Hey guys, welcome to Toribash Replay Challenge episode 9 with me, Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films. So this week we're taking a look at the second half of the back-to-back challenge replay submissions. In case you missed last week, there were a lot of replays submitted, so I decided to do 2 weeks in a row of the same challenge instead of having to pick 5 out of some really good replays. So this is the second half, and as I teased last week, we do have a very special replay maker at the end. But first, here's another very special replay maker. That sounds like I'm insulting him. I'm not. I mean, he's cool. Datskip, Ritual, and this Datskip history on the show would be the guy who submitted that spectacular replay to the first replay challenge. If you want to see what I'm talking about, go watch episode 2. It was fantastic, and this is another great replay by him. Now, I hope you guys have noticed that decap, because I can't. It's just like a scissor kick to the head that gets the head off. It's brilliant. We'll have to slow this one down and take a look at it, obviously, because I'm not entirely sure everything that happens there, and that looks like there's a square flying off. All right, let's slow this one down and figure out what's going on here. So 0.3 as standard, or 0.30. Oh, I guess it is just a little flick kick then that gets the head off, which is pretty cool, because you wouldn't expect that level of speed to get the head off, but clearly it does, considering Jeff's head has seen better days. I think there's a skeet coming up as well, so I do want to try and keep an eye on Datskip here and see what's going on. So I'm guessing he's going to grab one of those 3. There's one, and there's a little square. Confusing little square again. So apparently, I guess, either in... I don't know, I'm guessing maybe I just haven't noticed it before because I haven't been looking for it. But now that seems to be happening all the time and I feel like an idiot. Alright, let's watch this one with normal speed and then move along. Great replay. Really, again, I said this last week, I really do love what replays this challenge has brought out, and it's definitely going to impact my replay challenge making decisions in the future. Seeing the response to this challenge as opposed to some of the others is really going to help me pick some other challenges. But for the record, if you have any challenge ideas, please post them in the comments or go to our forums, manonfirefilms.com forums, and I'll listen to all suggestions. I have quite a few ready to go, but I'm really eager to hear what you guys have to say. Anyway, let's move along. This is Jades, Sneaky Bastard by Jades14. This guy was also here last week. He submitted 2 really good ones, so there's definitely space for him in this show twice. Yeah, another replay where there's just a lot of awesome shit happening, and you should sort of just, you know, just experience it as the replay happens. It's really good. We'll slow this one down to see what's going on, because I'm having a hard job trying to explain what's going on. So first of all, there's that punch. Now, I did hop into free play here just to check if it was hand mod. It's not. That's a genuine bifurcate punch right there. Sort of back kick to his arse that kicks his arse off, follow-up kick to his upper body that just shreds him, rips him in half, kicks him again, and I think that's it, although there are 100 frames left. I think this might be pause, yeah, and flip, which looks great, especially in slow motion, and swag. Awesome. Really cool replay. A lot going on. You guys know I love replays that just keep on going, and this is definitely one of those. Uses up every frame to the best of his ability. Gets a lot done with that replay. Very cool. Let's move along to our third replay for today, which is Spotrc2 Carrier by Spotrc2. Now, this replay is interesting, because there's not a lot of... I don't think there's a single dismember in this replay, if I serve off memory, but this is just like a example of skill. This is just a pretty cool thing that was done from this angle, and I just thought it had a place in the show. This is a backflip, lands on Jeff's head. Also, I think the RC thing is supposed to imply that when Sparta touches him, he then has control over Jeff. Like I said, no dismembers, but it is just a testament to just awesome balance. Just bah on Jeff's head. Looks cool. I think he leaps Jeff just a little bit there, but I still think it has a place, you know? It's a unique replay, which I did want to see in the replay challenge. I really liked seeing unique replays show up. And this is definitely something we haven't seen before, of just a awesome balance. I think we may have actually had one replay like this on Replay Showcase, but there's been 52 episodes of that, and you can't expect me to remember every single replay. But yes, a nice little testament of skill to middle out the show. Let's move along. This is Attempt 2 by a Massive Particles, also known as Lodo. This is actually, I joke actually, this is actually one of my favorite uses of particles I've seen. It's kind of subtle, use of particles, doesn't obscure the action, and does actually look pretty damn cool. So let's take a look at the replay. I mean, this isn't fucking Toribash skin judging, so I don't really know why I'm bringing that up, but I have had an issue with particles in the past, and I do feel like this would be an example of somebody using particles to their best, and I did not watch that replay that time. You know, now that I've spoken that, the hand trail kind of covering up what's happening, but let's try and slow this one down and see what's going on. I really feel like I should do a PSA on Toribash hand particles, because some people really do this. I wouldn't say this is excessive, but there are a lot of excessive hand particles that just do cover up what's going on. I'm trying to think of a catchphrase. I'm stalling for time, because I'm trying to think of a catchphrase that's like rhymes with particles that I could use, like, don't be a party pooper, hold down your part Harticles? That's dreadful. Wow. Man, that's bad. Okay, don't be... Have a harticle, tone down your particle. That's the best I can come up with. Come up with some better ones in the description for toning down particles, guys. We need to get this under wraps. Now, this is like the 6th time I'm watching this replay. Let's actually see what's going on. So we have kind of like a backwards kick to bifurcate Jeff there. A sort of chop to the neck that decaps him. And you know I love the replays where Jeff's head stays in the same place and his body goes somewhere else. So let's take a look at this from... Oh, that's not a great side. Let's take a look at this from thing. It's just a hug, guys. It's just a flaming hug. That's all it is. It's lovely. It's actually a really nice replay. You know, it's really sweet and loving. It's just a flaming hug. All right, let's move along to our final replay for today. And hopefully I've done this right this week. And it should be... Come on, Lord. Yeah, okay. QgzOPV contempt for the week. I teased it last week. QgzOPV is back. He's made a replay for this challenge. And you know what? I'm not even going to build this one up. I'm just going to let it speak for itself. Let's just see what's occurring here. Fucking spectacular. As QgzOPV has a reputation for creating really stylish replays. This is no exception to that. Really well set up bifurcate kick and side flip, decap, and pose. Very fantastic, living up to his name. The legend himself, QgzOPV, shows up to give us some replays and does not disappoint. A really great way to end this 2-week marathon of back-to-back challenges. Now, speaking of which, I'll let the replay play in the background while I talk for a little bit. Seeing as we took 2 weeks to do this, I imagine, provided nothing goes wrong, I'll be posting another challenge next week, which is rather soon for me to post a challenge, actually, but probably going to do it because I have loads of ideas, and you guys have been sending me loads as well, so yeah, we'll just be posting the challenge. I will say, I've learned something in this challenge. 2 weeks does seem to be a really good time frame to set the challenge, and like I said last week, we had a lot more replays than we normally do for replay challenge, so I think the standard from now on will be a 2-week... Toribash crashed. I suppose that doesn't really matter. I'm wrapping up the show anyway. It gives us a nice little time frame and a good schedule. So it'll be replay challenge, Toribash tips, results, replay challenge, Toribash tips, results. If I can stick, that'll be the attempted schedule. Guys, don't quote me on that. I'm likely to put out, you know, a Toribash tips and replay challenge in the same week as well, but there'll always be a Toribash content on a Wednesday now, which is pretty cool. So yes, 2 weeks will probably be the standard, unless it's a super challenge, and then it'll probably be a month or something like that, but I can't see that happening. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. If you've enjoyed this show, please comment, especially comment, because I really want to hear your replay challenge ideas. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, check us out on Facebook and Twitter, there's links in the description, and I'll see you next week, guys. Goodbye.